Then we talk about the music now. So, what do you see in the Liberian gospel music, both negative and positive? What do you see in it?
Um, Liberal gospel music is Liberia has real raw talent and gifted people. So let me not make it broad. Let me narrow it to my own place, right? The gospel setting. We have too many people who are sacrificing in that group to make sure the gospel is out there through music, and they are doing their best. We cannot underestimate their work. They are doing their best. I know so many people, so many of my colleagues, like Timothy Celine, like J Flow, extravagant worship, yeah, like my husband Evelyn, like Madia, like Samuel Wilson, like I mean so many people, Kiat Kanga, Zach, these people are sacrificing to do gospel music in Liberia. To do music as a whole is an issue there. I'm talking about gospel music where people will not really buy tickets to go for gospel events as compared to secular events, right? So these people are sacrificing. They are giving their best. They are fasting. They are praying. They are, they're asking God for inspiration, to always make their works good and always make it improved. So positively, we have to give. We have to grow talent. What we need now in this gospel industry in Liberia, we need support. We need support. We need people that will give their hearts out to help gospel musicians. Funny thing is, so many people in Liberia, they don't know about a new breed of gospel music in Liberia. Yeah. When I ask them, the only thing they can tell you that mother-in-law and father-in-law, no disrespect. Yeah, sorry, no, yeah, nobody, right? Yeah. But I mean, that song came up since I know how many years ago. Yeah. And there have been new trends, new styles of music that people don't know about. All of these great words, just being under the cover because people now already supporting. People are already supporting. TV stations, you go, you wanna send your song on the TV. They charge you money that you don't even have. You know, people will ask you after you've worked, you sacrifice, pay your money, you go, you record a song. Somebody say, please send it to my WhatsApp. They don't want to go on YouTube or at least and download. Please send me on WhatsApp. On it. So it's really draining people. It's really draining people. It's keeping the gospel artists backward. It's stagnating us. Yes. So that's a problem. That's a serious issue. We need people to start giving in to the work of God in Europe, especially in young people. Yeah. It's not easy to see young people coming up to do something for God. It's like the world is actually tempting. It's not easy. So when you see a young girl or a young boy is coming up and he's giving his life to the things of God, you have to encourage him. You have to support him. Because in that same book was that smoking push. The blessed person. Yes. So basically, I experienced that I think a few months ago. We went along with my professor because I studied architecture in school. Okay. So he decided to do the feature plan for a church, which had been existing for a very long time, so we will change the place. But then when we get in the church where he display everything, explain about everything, and then he said, now we know that the church will not school. And then the funeral is school, we will school right now. So now the building that is on ground, let us use the building, facing to our apartment, rent the apartment to build the church, and then we can build the school. And then the only thing the only people could say was we're killing Jews. So they were not seeing the possibility of where in the time that they were set to raise money to build a new church, the apartment can also help in 1 or 2 or 3 years. So they were not looking at it. Then when I sat another day and I was thinking, and I told my dad, that he's a pastor too, and then he said, the reason why you see this thing happening is because of the mentality that we stay carrying. He said, like, when I reached a certain level because we are still fighting war. And I see which one he said ignorance. He said that war we are still fighting, we fail to realize that there are certain things that we used to do, we are not to be doing it now. And I said, I see myself, so is that the reason why we still backward? And that's it. Because you're gonna go saying that, but what I was singing, we're gonna be speaking serious. It's not serious, that's music.
So Jaja teaching us something talking about our volume, our voice. It was not funny at the beginning, but then when you try to put it together, you understand that you're just trying to make music a thing. It's not just about what we are not against the spirit aspect. The spirit can come. But what exactly the spirit can mean? Because sometimes we'll be dancing and then we starting we think that the person was just God there, but he not there. Like yeah, our own energy will be using. Yes, our emotions. So there's a whole lot of idea. It's then that brings me to the question then why you think we can do as a young people to support because I realize that the support is actually not coming from outside again. So what can we do to at least especially in the industry to bring us together to support one another?
Okay, so first of all, my program I received a lot of support.
That's nice.
I received a lot of support from different churches, different people. Even though one way or the other I was kind of connected to them. But the fact that they stood up, to help and support and push the work, I really, really applauded that. So if we can just have that spirit, right? It doesn't have to be about me. All of this, what you do? Okay, all of this, a host, right? And then she sends me her flyer. I want I'm having this show, blah, blah, blah. I need you to be there to support me. Come just buy a ticket. So I said, because I mean, and I have a mean, I'm gonna say sorry, So I just downplay whatever, and that's your gift, that's your talent, that's what you believe in, right? So if I can just say, once all of is sending me this, I want to support her, what she's doing is good, right? So even if I can go, let me buy the ticket. Let me send somebody. It's just about the heart. Something we could do is in churches, we could, I was thinking about it lately, right? In churches, we could create a group that would just support musicians in even your own church. Start from there.
Exactly.
Yes, in your church. I would just be responsible whenever that person is having any event or that person posts out a song, say we'll share it with our own friend, share our pages, share our friend list on Messenger, our WhatsApp list, and then let's say 10 persons on that team, right? And all the 10 persons they're sharing it with their friends and asking their friends to share it with their other friends.
Yeah.
So that's at least an effort, we make encouraging people. The fact that I know I have a team, I have a backup team. My boss, I have people, for this share. Even if I wanted people, I mean, people will reach. I feel a kind of accomplished that it reached 100 people.
So
Then you have a song and then you go on YouTube, you just see 5 views, 10 views, 50 views,
I get it.
two, comment. You know what I'm saying? It's very discouraging. It's very discouraging. People we going on lot to record a song. On that. Yeah, so we help, to support one another.
So basically, when the artist come out with this song, they already know that 100 people already have it.
Yes.
That's it. So now their target now not just be you will not be thinking how much church will raise me again.
Yes.
It's you have the outside that can raise me. So basically, then the stress will not be the way like that, and then you will allow them to.
Sure.
That's it. That's nice.
That's just a point, people can be innovative and bring out their own ideas just to help support.
So before we get to maybe talking about one or two of your songs, um, what was yes, I think you have to put this. So basically, how can you help people out there that are watching that have been following you as a role model to probably tell the differences between a worshiper and a singer? Yeah. You got people struggling in between them, a worshiper and a singer. Because there's a difference between connecting with the spirit and then you just come just be singing because you get a good voice. So what's the difference in what separates the worshiper from the singer? You gotta realize that you guys the worshippers are carry more respect. Why the singer? You guys the worshippers are carry more respect.
Yeah, okay. So let's start from respect, right? It defines itself, right? Singer and a worshiper. I was also single. Yeah. So when I was coming up with the music, I was so concerned about how it sounded. How my roots are going to be intact.
Even they were gospel, but you were
Yes.
still
Yes.
okay.
I was still concerned about how I would sound, even though it's important,
Yeah.
as you said, because our God will serve as a God of excellence.
Yes.
So we can settle for less with our talent, right? We ought to study to show ourselves. Yeah. But that's not the main focus when you are worshiping. When you're worshiping, the only person you see is God. And as a worshiper, or let me say a worship leader, because we are all worshipers, right? As a worship leader, the difference is you have these people you are to serve. So they are connected to God through you. So you like a middleman. God is using you to reach out to them. He's He's saying things to them through you. So the Bible says we should worship God in spirit and in truth. So if you are not in the spirit, how will you hear God to say what He wants to say to the people you are serving? And being in the spirit is not to go along for
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, Jaja can say, we made the spirit of just the jumping up.
Yeah,
You jumping.
chill. Oh yeah, oh,
Chill. What's the chill? The spirit chill.
People can act, right? People
Yeah.
can do all of these things and they are not still connected to God. So who knows or who can judge that is God, right? But just to speak to your questions, because I am a human, right? When you're worshiping God, you have to make sure you're not seeing yourself, you're not trying to impress people that after the worship people look for you, feel, oh man, you are no more, or different things. That's not your goal. Your goal is to preach Christ through music. To talk about Jesus, how he's been to you, who you know him to be, what you think he can do. So somebody hear a song out there, but who the man again just thinking embo? He said the mayor good. She said the mayor took off from somewhere that,
Yeah.
I think I won't know the mayor. Because when I listen to this song, the thing she explained like sing that in my level,
Yeah.
do something like it's about you. People listen to the song, they hear that. Yeah. These things are good, but they're not the primary goal as a worshiper. You have to send out a message. You have to send out the word of God to people. The word of God is sharper than what? Double-edged sword. It can pierce in your heart. So you have to send out the word of God to people that will pierce heart, that people will come to know Jesus. So I think that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
Between single. Single is just concerned about how I can sound beautiful, how I can perform, how people can like me, how people,
Yeah.
how I can get fans, all of these things. But a worshiper, you want to sing out the gospel. You want to preach Jesus.
And now I understand why God, that I'm honestly another reason why God called David a man after his heart. Because I'm one of the characters in the Bible I love it was David. The fact that the spirit that David carried. Sometimes I'm asking and saying, let me carry that spirit. Because to see that nowadays to see people doing wrong and they just admit fully to him and say, I will accept and make it the way that I want it, but accepting the punishment is that's where we start to justify. So for them, you find that when David worshiping, you don't care about his title. He said I was glad when he said I was going. Yeah, he was like, yeah, that title. But you don't care. All he hears him is, this God I'm serving, then he just get what he wants. And if people are custom musicians or worshippers can understand that the true essence why God gave you that talent is because of the one praises. Because I realized that God has created everything but he cannot praise himself. That's the reason why he said that. So yeah, let me talk to them. You get like, but that's not the point. The point here is how well you know this God. How well you will allow him to use you to get to his people. That's it. So now we'll take a short break and then when we come back, we'll be talking about maybe one or two of our minister's sons and what inspired about the son and what of you. So
sacrifices you made, you're still working for me. And after all the things you went through for me, you're still looking after me. Through the ups and downs, the rain and the shine, you never left me. You always faithful to the promise you made. You never leave me. You are good. You are good. You are good. You are good. That I'm alive, it makes me believe you're still working for me. That I can call on you when you hear my.
Okay, so this is how I want to say welcome back. Yes, yes, that is Miss was singing, and she titled the song "You Are Good." So I think we'll start with that song. Yeah, you are good. Yes, you are good. So what's the inspiration behind it?
Do you believe that God is good?
I do. Like I do 100%. The fact that I'm able to wake up in the morning and then see the breath of life and then see the people that I love around me. Yes. And one of the things that I learned this year is to be grateful. Yeah. So many a times my focus the morning is to be on the things that I want and I'm not seeing. So I'll always be complaining. But since this year I realized that since I just say let God will be done. I've been wishing to have a talk show, that's a fact. Yeah, that I could push on. I'm already thinking on nothing, nothing. When each time they ask me to write my resolution, it will be part of it. Each time they ask me about and I've been wishing to find myself in a group where a females gather to pray. When it says something will still building, it's called let's gather. They act in it. But when Chasha told us to write our resolution and then you ask me, and I'm like, nothing. I said, well, I said, that will be done. And you're like, well, you have to get something there. I told you something. I said, like, over the years, I've been writing, but I've not been seeing. So probably you not want for me to be even like. So I was just saying, and then just before you see the and then like, okay, what can we do? Yes, that's it. So for a fact, I tell you about it, if I've never accomplished anything in my life, this year has been one of the best year for me. Yes. So I believe that he's good. He's good. I don't know about you, but he's good. Oh, he's good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I give you that. Yeah. That is really good, right? I mean, come to think of it, the Bible said God died, Jesus came to die for us while we were yet sinners. Who didn't do that thing? Nah. Somebody against you. Every time a person is doing something against your bro, you can't have that person. I want to say,
It's impossible.
the person that gave you have to give. When you die for you, they give.
Imagine the time when he's dying. They are still doing it.
Yeah.
And the
And
only
it's
thing,
only for them.
yes, and the only thing you're just saying forgive.
Forgive. God is good. God is, I was living to Borough back then. I was 2019, 2019. And then I was with my mother, right? Because I came up with a single mother. I didn't see my father at all. And she had 8 children that she had to raise on her own. I'm the last one.
Wow.
Yeah.
She must be proud. Yes.
Yes. So the thing is, she did her best, right? She tried something with everyone. And then my turn, she got ill. I was in the ninth grade, mother was sick. She was not able to continue supporting me in school. Only from ninth grade up to the time I got my BSc, I didn't pay school. I didn't know how it happened. Let us say I was on just one scholarship or two scholarships. From one thing to another. I read this passage in Psalm and says, where your mother and father stop, that's where I will begin. When I read that passage, It's been real in my life. God has been working vividly, and I will see Him working for me. When I look at my life, I'm not better than I'm not more than any other person, right? But I'm not better than those who are not at this place that God has placed me. But I see His love, I see His grace. What bothered me most, and I placed in the song, right? God has been working for me. He gave me that before time could begin. He was working for us. Until now, He's still working for us. He has to be a good God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this inspiration, coupled with many other things that I just pour my heart in this song. This song is from my heart,
Yeah.
from my life.
So you really say so we got married?
Yeah.
Oh, so you see, now you're gifting for God.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. No, he's good.
He is good. Another thing that gets to me, the Bible says God what makes the sun to shine on both believers and unbelievers, rain to fall on both. So yeah, some people that say they will not for me, I cannot for him.
Yeah, true.
He's good enough even to those who are against him.
That's the kind of love he is.
So if you watch this life and you don't know this God, you have to know him. You want to get to know him.
You need to.
You need to know him.
Yeah. And no, honestly, people will not see it, people will not understand. Sometimes people will just envy you thinking that you just pop up in this, that, and that, but they don't understand. So I was sitting in the church and a few of the women in the church were talking and the other woman looked up there and say the reason why some people still start this assembly places is because of the man and the they stay fighting family. It was not the women were talking to my dad said the reason why somebody will not move from this place is because you guys are still fighting family also when you're supposed to be fighting your mindset, your personal leader. He said because some of the things that are holding us back is because of our own self. Well, yes, and I will just hear someone because they shining, they do their own thing, but you are not grateful for the little things that God do. And these are the things that I just been taking in. And I must admit, Tasha has been a blessing to me and some of the people because he didn't just gather us as a worship team, but then he make us understand that we should know the word of God. So every morning he allows us to carry our series. So each series he will teach her and teach her and teach her. And when I see you one time we were talking about we discussed about love. And it was there I get to understand or to know the definition of love. God is love. All along I've been saying love is kindness. And when I was reading First Corinthians, you know what he told me? He said, the Holy Spirit said, all these things are characteristic, kind, patient. Once you carry love in you, once you carry me in you, these are the things people will see. And I'm like, wow. So all you want us to do is just love like it. It may be hard, but it takes time.
Grace.
Yeah. That's nice. So God is good. I know about that, but I know that's what He's just very faithful. He's just very good. So which other song you think we can talk about that really, that God is good. My heart is come with your heart. So which other song?
I got a couple of songs for you. The last single I did was On You.
On you.
On You.
God is good.
All on God.
Yeah, oh God. Yes, I get it.
On You. So like you said, right? At times it's good to just look at what God has done instead of focusing on what you want Him to do. So when you think about what God has done, you feel so relaxed, you feel confident. If God could have done this for me, what's ahead of me that He cannot do? Why should I worry? Why would I not put my trust in Him? Why should I lean on my own
Understanding. And to me, not to. He said, lean down,
Yeah. So the song is, my life is on You. I put everything on You. Because when I look back, all you've done for me, I know I didn't do it. If you 1% of it, you did 100% of it. Or I can trust You with my life. I can trust You with my finances. I can trust You with everything, all aspects of my life. I can trust You with everything. So this is a song of legacy, a song of trust. This is a song of blessing. Just just a video. Oh, before the song, you send me video when practicing competition.
Yeah, so that's it. That's it. That's it. And honestly, I must admit today, I'm so blessed. Like I'm excited for today. Very, very excited because I I think that this is what I wanted. Yes, I really pray to her, not just female, but later down there, when we had my first female boy, we were not able. But when you said, you're going to do a minister exam, when you know, boy, yeah,
Yeah,
where
where
you mistress,
where you
minister exam,
I know
and
it.
yeah, and you have to come down with that. So I'm like, wow, so this is it. And the fact that we have listened up to the song we discussed, every other inspiration that you are giving me, the only thing that comes to my mind is basically we cannot do anything else without him. So everything should just be about him. So I know I think the left is about learning and watching we stare at the atmosphere, yeah, and then yeah. So mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say you are good, right? Now we can talk about the details of the true song. As a song that I give like you said, the always good works in my life. And song says